So orientation is love. Yeah. Okay. This way. Good day, my people. Good morning. Good afternoon. It depends where you're watching from. Actually, I am here trying to prepare something for myself. But all the same, as I'm cooking, I am also watching a lot of YouTube videos, both from Ijele, from Igbo area, I think Igbo area TV. Uh, yeah, I think, yeah. And some other programs going on. The infighting in this Biafran struggle is something that I'm against. First of all, I don't know whether my voice is coming out clear. I hope my microphone is well connected. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please just write something. Tell me yes, you can hear me. Can you hear me clearly? Because I'm here cooking, preparing something. So if you can hear my voice very well, let me know so that I will continue on what I'm saying. I'm inside the kitchen. I'm annoyed. I can't wait. So that's why I must do it now before I will maybe forget most of the topic that I picked on at the first place. Actually, the reason why I'm making this video now is to just to remind our people from all over the world. You know, Biafran struggle is now becoming a child's play. Because of the Igbo people, the way they are saying things, the way they are doing their things, those things disturb my spirit. I believe because most of our people are no longer remembering the reason why Ojukwu declared the state of Biafra. What conspired? What pushed Ojukwu to declare that Biafra? A lot of our people have forgotten all those things. You know, telling your people openly on air, using YouTube to tell people that Biafra would never come. Oh my God, it's as if you never watched the video how the Northerners are massacring, killing our people in the north that pushed the eastern region elders and elites to invite Ojukwu, discuss the affairs of Biafra, secession, to pull the only solution for our people by then was that step Ojukwu took. Because Nigeria came openly declaring to Igbo people, they called all the eastern region, they call us Igbo. Not now they call Niger this, they call Niger Delta or Niger Delta. Let me tell you something. They these guys declared openly that they can no longer guarantee the safety of an Igbo man inside the Union of Nigeria. Even in the Yorubas that you are seeing today, that the Hausas have kicked their ass and they are now coming back to recognize the Igbos and recognize Biafra and start demonstrating Oduduwa state. All these things is kakaboot, destruction and distraction. I keep on telling my people, I will say it again. Whenever we are moving emotion, we are moving something, whenever we want to succeed, Yoruba must pop up from nowhere with something else just to torpedo what we have achieved. And we keep on falling into that traps. So for me not to deviate, I will first Yoruba's issue. I'm coming. Let me first of all focus on the Biafran affairs. The Northerners, we are killing the Igbos in mass. Today's state, the king, I don't know one part of the north, open his gate and allow our people in. Our people ran into his compound as emir, as sultan, that they will grant them safety. They ran into his house. Oh, thank God! Oh, God bless you, sir. You are not among them. You are now. They said, "Fuck you, fuck your mother." They kill all of them. I said, imagine our people has one culture. You can never raise hand to a visitor. You can't raise hand. You can't even harm your visitor. It's our culture. Whosoever, even though it's your enemy, somebody want to kill him and he ran into your house. First of all, our culture says, guarantee him that safety. Later, we will now discuss our differences. But the Northerners, the king of the kings in the north, open his gate and all call all Onyamiri to come and seek refuge in his house. After our people running into their houses, they now see the opportunity to kill us in. If we start looking for the mass graves in the north, you will see the mass graves of Igbo people. So coming on air because of differences you have with Nnamdi Kanu or differences you have with somebody else, just to criticize the Biafran spirit. I said before that I will never come on air to criticize Nnamdi Kanu again. Not that Nnamdi Kanu is my best friend. We disagree. I am not IPOB. I have never been IPOB, which you people knows very well. I said I will never take side. I will never belong to any movement. I will be neutral. Some that I entered into is to find what they are preaching, whether it's true, and I put head, I see where they belong, I pull back, but I remain neutral. Only those with foresight will be able to figure out what I'm doing. I have never been against Biafra movement. I keep on coming on air. I don't do video like before. Come on air, ba 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 ba. No. What I want to be doing now is to correct things as I'm doing it now. Ijele is my good friend. Igbo Area TV. I may call him a brother, but he's not my friend. All people that think that their solution is to come on air to criticize one another, they are very, very stupid. Very, very stupid. I know that Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB group has their differences with Ijele. And I still recall before Ijele came to YouTube, he never ever stand in criticizing or insulting Nnamdi, which I have been in his program several times. I will try to say something against IPOB. He will distance himself from those things. But something conspired that made him to start fighting each other. And which I know that one day, I will also call him. I have his number, and we will sit down to discuss those things. All of us are living outside Nigeria, and we know how the white people does their thing. White people may be fighting each other, but when the matter of Africa comes, they unite. They become brother in the eyes of Africa, and they deal with you. After dealing with you, they go back, they start fighting themselves. So now we should form a full alliance, build a wall of protection against distractions. You understand? I just watched Iboria TV calling on Ijele, making sorts of statements, which I'm against. If you know that Ijele is doing something and going against your spirit or what you believe on, try to contact Ijele in private and tell him your stand. What do you think that our enemy want to see? You people has this YouTube. You don't know the power of YouTube. You are a blogger. YouTube is now more popular than Washington newspaper. YouTube is selling all over the planet. You don't know what you are using. This is semi-television. It's no longer semi-television because people will now watch YouTube in their television at home due to smart television and faster internet. So before you come on air to utter a word, please, my people, is it for our interest? Is it because, will you be able, when a madman pull his clothes naked and running after you, and you thinking that you are more sensitive than him, you pull your own too and be running? Two of you are mad. So my speech today on this live broadcast. I'm cooking. I want to cook for her. So it's just to tell my people, try to connect to one another. I will try to, I don't know whether it will be possible, set up Igbo forum. I just developed a new website called Ihite, IHITTE, ihite.com. I will still do program about it. It's also a social media. Maybe that place is where we'll be going to settle our differences. Instead of going to YouTube or going to Facebook, shouting to your brother in public so that people will notice that you have the largest voice. Is that the solution to your problem? That does that thing has anything to do? I know that some at times Ijele, his program may go contrary to the Biafran struggle. I don't think he's against Biafra. Rather, he's fighting his war with IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. But other Igbo groups using YouTube, stop infighting. We should stop infighting. It will do us good. Fighting Biafra means you never or you have forgotten what happened, what made Ojukwu to declare that Biafra affected. Our people were massacred. Yoruba kill our people. When our people were running away from the north, Yoruba start killing. Our people has no place to run to, rather back to east. That motivated our leaders to declare that Biafra affected. And some other people will tell you Ojukwu was stupid. He's the one that caused the trouble by bringing war to us. Ojukwu never brought any war. Ojukwu tried to save life of our people, but Nigeria declared war on us due to the British advice. But infighting is what I'm against. I will try to talk to Ijele. I will try to talk to Igbo Area TV and other people that are talking whatever. I don't normally watch this, blah 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 on YouTube because it gets me annoyed, because you have to get thinking faculty. So now let me come to the Nnamdi Kanu's affairs and the Dudu. I promise you people that I will never come on air to criticize Nnamdi Kanu. That doesn't mean that I'm not kicking Nnamdi Kanu. We are supposed to kick him. On my Twitter account, I tweeted something yesterday a lot against the decision of that Nnamdi Kanu took by telling the IPOB people not to insult Yorubas again, not to go against the Yorubas, whatever. That those things should quench. Yes, Nnamdi. I tweeted on my Twitter account, I said, if at all we were in battlefield fighting Nigeria and you ordered our warriors not to battle the Yoruba front, I will turn my battle against you. I will turn my my battalion against your own battalion, and we will face each other. Why am I saying this? My people, I am not here to criticize Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not criticizing, but I just want to say my own personal opinion on that order given by Nnamdi to the IPOB people. Let me remind you once again, my people, that this suffering we are suffering in Nigeria today was blessed by the Yoruba enclave. All the rubbish. Do you know that because of the hatred that Yoruba has on Igbo man, made them, they didn't see when Awasa took over their seaport and international airport. Quote me right. Because Igbo man was once the controller of the federation. Yoruba ran mad. Yoruba lose control. Yoruba, everything that Igbos have been doing right from time, ask yourself, handshake across the Niger, where is it? Died. IPOB, Biafra, movement was moving heavily all of a sudden. Who bring restructuring? Yoruba. They come and kill that spirit and divide the spirit of our people. Restructure. Restructure will also be better. Let's leave. We should not pull now. Let's leave this one. Yorubas have been our problem from the one. Nnamdi, you have been pushing using your method, which I'm seeing very well. I tweeted, I said, don't forget that a lot of thinkers of Biafrans are sitting back watching your footstep and your speech, which I tweeted on that tweet. Yoruba can never do us any good. Every suffering of an Igbo man was blessed by Yoruba, only for political position. Why are the Yorubas now turning, recognizing you, discussing about the person in Asorok is no longer the person, now telling you all sorts of things that you want to hear because the Hausas have dethroned the dream of the Yorubas. This useless former governor of Lagos State, the one that was turning the life of Igbo people so miserable in Lagos State till today, Tinubu and his family are the one making the lives of your people in the Yoruba land uncomfortable. Have lost their alliance of criminal siphoning, killings, mass burial, mass killing of our people. All of a sudden, Nnamdi now tell IPOB, look, let me tell you, my people, a real warrior, go and read it. Every warrior. Do you know the problem we are having in Nigeria today is because Biafran soldiers surrendered for drop their gun and war ended. Have you seen where war have ended like that before? No place. No place. No. Go and read it. Go and research it. Anything rebellion against a federal nation or infighting or secession of a thing, you can never surrender. You may reduce the gravity of your movement and still negotiating with the federal government while your people are still holding their guns. If you dare drop that gun entirely, where we find ourselves today is where you will find yourself. So, why am I saying this? Nnamdi Kanu calling on IPOB to reduce their maximum pressure on Yorubas to do something, and now you start negotiating with them. You must be joking. You must be joking. I'm telling the truth. You must be joking. Because you should be negotiating with them, whatever you are negotiating, agreement or whatever, while the maximum pressure is still there. Listen, my brothers and sisters. The only language that Nigeria understand whenever he calls them, bozai, bozai, bozai. Any other language you are speaking without something factor of maximum pressure on them, rather, I'm here to Mirror Africa stands for right from time. Whenever you look at Mirror, you see yourself. That is the reason why I call it Mirror Africa. And we should unite this union. All these people starting infighting. Because if you watch how America operates, if you watch how America operates in this planet Earth, if you can be able to figure out the manipulation of United States that made them to dominant power, is using one against one another. If you come to Libya, America is using Turkey against France and Italy. If you come inside Europe, America is using Romania and Poland against Germany. Yes. If you come in international arena, America is using, they use Europe against Russia, and now they want to use Europe against China, picking you guys one after the other. And they will remain the dominant power that remain quiet and reason, be able to calculate how to disarm you. That is the game that Nigeria is playing on Biafran affairs. Putting pressure on one another. You form media alliance against Nigeria. Nigeria formed cockroach against you people by using Igbo name, Yoruba name to create accounts, to put infighting in between all of you. And when you reason, understand the game, how this German call it Gehirnwäsche, brainwashing, how it works. Not be every comment that comes in that you will see that your brother want to fight you. Most of them belongs to the enemy. They are there with thousands of computers sitting down, following all of your channels just to write rubbish with the name of your brother. Okay, Chuku Chukuma, this one, that one, fuck you, this one, IPOB must stand. And they go to IPOB, they say, fuck you, what Ijele is saying is truth. They go to Igbo Area TV, they say, cut away you, Ijele is the master. You know, they use only those that understand media because everybody has smartphone, internet is in it. You do whatever you like. You talk your rubbish. You never sat down one day read about alternative media. They call it alternative media. Read about it. Read how it works. Read the reason why this thing was created is to push down nations. America have used Twitter, um, Instagram, this YouTube and Facebook to push down strong governments. It's left for you to find out how to utilize those things. That's why I keep on tweeting to Nnamdi Kanu. Be strategic. I am not under your command, but I would, because I'm not under your command, I will not allow you to sink. Because if Nnamdi sink, Igbo has no other voice. Wazirike is sellout. Tony Nadi, I don't know where he belongs his own. The person he claimed that he stands for Igbo people. But Tony Nadi, what do? You can never invite him to come and discuss in your platform, Igbo platform. I was surprised to see him in that media or something from Canada. He never promotes anything Igbo, but you will see him speaking the largest grammar in Yoruba channels, promoting them, drawing his traffic to those people. That is Igbo people for you. But we will not throw them away. That's why I said Nnamdi must remain. He must remain. IPOB must be there, shouting, making noise, insulting, even insulting me. It's none of my business because I do see all of them. 80% is not Igbo people insulting. It's the same game of a thing. So my people, the final word is Igbo must have voice that will be making noise. Any other thing, they said, seek ye first the kingdom of God, the Bible quoted, and other things shall be added unto you. Seek ye first. Let us focus on our agenda. What is the agenda? To see that we get our freedom, either by pulling out of Nigeria or by getting semi-independent, like Taiwan from China, getting semi-independent from Nigeria. All of them, to me, him gabalaham, they may bring me auditor. So let us build bridges. Join the coalition of bridge building. Don't be too fast in answering questions. He's a very stupid guy. Every Igbo man he touch during the time of Jonathan, if you touch Igbo man, don't mind that useless woman president where they are yeah man. Yes, they call him yeah man. Now where the one where Yoruba and Hausa from the power, touch Yoruba man, they go say give him chance. He will change next year because we rush in taking decisions and we should reduce those steps to build a better bridge that will connect our people the more. My brother, I'm good. Thank you. So never don't see everything that comment as your enemies or the IPOB or the Igbo people are fighting you. Most are the tools. Nigeria has their tools. Do you think that Nigeria fold their arms and allow you to conquer the media? No, they have their tools. And which tools do they have? Yoruba. The largest media tool that Nigeria uses in Nigeria is Yoruba. And which people understand Igbo more than any other tribe in Nigeria? Yoruba. Whenever we want to succeed, which people will torpedo what we are doing? Hausa will still send Yoruba. So Nnamdi telling IPOB to reduce their pressure on Yoruba people, I'm against it. But I'm not here to criticize. Rather, let us build bridge. IPOB must stand. Nnamdi must be there. If you don't get money, send them money, make it they pay for that bill. Let him keep on making that noise. Make that noise, they explode, they go up. You hear me? Make him the dear. Nnamdi, the dear. Even if I feel get this thing where the police will take the talk, I will give and make the thing they shout for Nigeria here. Yes. If Nnamdi falls, what do we have? That's my question. Will you on YouTube raise alarm? You will remember I will go to Nigeria tomorrow. Oh, I don't want to talk so that I will cross airport. Oh, hey, you go tune down your this thing. But in now they talk in Papa die, talk Mama die, talk people die for your house. No matter how you take die, but person die. Yes. Waiting. This one conspire, this one happen, but we at the end somebody die, and who died? In blood. So will you offer? I said my Papa don't reach. He don't they go. I don't know whether he don't the 100 now. Maybe he don't reach now. My father, but I can never offer him for the peace of Biafra. You don't. You hear me? Now me talk. I know if you offer that man, make it Biafra come. That is my own stand. If you see where you dey weak, oh boy, accept them and dey for one corner. Nnamdi way they talk, make una bring firewood, bring kerosene, make we put that place, make sure say waiting, make that fire the burn. Coming in fighting, insulting each other, bringing ourselves down, belittling ourselves shouldn't be accepted. Rather, building bridges and focusing on our common enemy. That's all I have for you, my people. I will also come back on air. I'm building another website called Oceanic Estate. I will build it. It will be free of charge. I noticed that a lot of Nigerians are selling houses, selling hotels, selling a lot of things, apartment rating, whatever. So I'm building that website. By God grace, if I finish building it, I will keep it open for our people. It's called Oceanic Estate. Go and type Oceanic Estate on air. You will see the website is live, you know. Sammy, you are also in this channel. I'm here. So I will also build another website. It will be, I don't know, I have not yet chosen any name for it, but it will be hosting audio. You know, it's like podcast. People can go there, create the account. If you finish YouTube, you can convert your this program to audio, publish it on that site, so that people will go to that site. Maybe I will call it Oceanic Sound, you know. So everything Oceanic, you know, Oceanic. So Oceanic Sound will come where podcasts will be created. People will publish it. It will also be open and free for our people. And I will do it, I will donate it to our people to for them to use free of charge, you know. And the website, I can also show you how to use whatever you publish on that website. Do you know that Google has a podcast? You will now pull the link to Google, and Google will be picking your podcast automatic from that site, publishing it on their site. People will be hearing you from there. Even that one will be more easier for our people to listen. You know that Nigerians or people in the village cannot watch this video, but we will make it possible through that podcast platform so that they can be able to listen to audio. It's possible because it never consumes too much MB. We must do whatever we do so that this message will reach to the heart of Igbo land. All this video we are doing, our people can't watch it because of that. So a good thinker have to think how I will make this thing to reach our people back home. So I'm building it. I just finished one. That is ihite.com. It's a social media. So the next one I will start today. If I could finish cooking at the cook, you know, I am semi okokboro. You know what is semi okokboro? Yeah, that is semi okokboro. That is what I am. You know, so if I finish cooking, I will start that. I don't know, maybe the podcast. After the podcast, then I will start the Oceanic Estate. But Oceanic Estate is like I flash in something. If you go to Oceanic Estate, you will see how it look like, but I have not done anything there, you know. So that's all I have for you, my people. I am at your service, Middle African TV, signing out now. God bless you all. Love you. Bye bye.